I think that guy's just dead. They've laid out hay for all of these sleeping soldiers, but this guy's just dead.
Well, ain't that depressing?
Like, uh-oh.
Well, you know, on that note, we'll go ahead and get started. That's morbid.
When the moment comes,
What are these villagers doing here? Grab a sword,
Totally
lady.
right.
the killing blow for all of us.
Well, notice how many villagers there actually are.
Oh, are there?
Like, if you compare the villager to soldier ratio, there's very few left over.
And my inventory is packed too. I'm going
Anyway.
to assume that past me went through all of this crap to make sure none of it was good. He did not. Okay.
Yeah, see, I assumed the same thing, and I just roasted everything. I said, screw it.
Alright. More or less, I can just mulch everything.
Yeah. Oh, also, welcome back, everyone. It's been a little while, but
That's
this is
been
about
good.
how it's been.
We've been very preoccupied. We've had some videos. We've been, doing a few things that only allowed us to do one video at a time.
We had to restore America.
Yep, that too. America has been restored, by the way. No, maybe you should cut that part out. I don't know.
No. Spoilers, people. America's been restored by this point.
Yep.
But let's see. There's a couple things, actually. One, we wanted to finish this so we can actually finish another one of these series off. But there's also the Darkening of Tristram thing going on, which I've never done, and it looks really cool, and it's basically playing Diablo 1 and Diablo 3 format. We can't do that yet until we beat the game. So we're going to beat the game. All right, let's jump through the Portal of Death.
Portal of Death! Geronimo!
I think... Right. We haven't killed the spider lady yet, have we?
The fucking spider lady. We got butterfly.
I forgot.
Butterfly
We had to
ladies,
kind of end
spider
it.
ladies. Well, we got snake ladies. Aardvark ladies. What do we got? Is that a boss?
You don't want
down
to fight
there? What
Aardvark
is
ladies.
this?
They're
What
weird.
is this thing?
Are you looking at the weird giant guy again?
I'm looking at the map. What do I need to turn on first? 4. I know I need to turn that on.
Turn on your shields. Yeah, let's not die. The first episode back in like a month. Woo. Oh dear. Fire. See, I think today we're going for the spider lady, and we're probably just going to go straight to kill Asmodan because he's right after her.
Okay.
And then we can jump into the high heavens, and yeah, we'll be done with Act 4 pretty quick. I don't think that's going to last more than an episode or two.
Probably not. It's going to take at least one episode for me to figure out what the hell I was doing with this character.
Yeah, and once the main game's done, we can continue on to the Act 5 campaign, but I think at that point we can also say screw it and go do the actual Darkening of Tristram thingamajigger.
The Darkening.
Because if
If you thought things were dark, you ain't seen nothing yet, kid.
It's like The Happening, only weirder.
Only weirder. Yeah, and
But there's still Mark Wahlberg.
There's still Mark Wahlberg in his signature
Take an interest in
Demon Hunter
science.
outfit.
Oh, yes.
So, what were you saying before I interrupted you with my shitty movie pitch?
Oh, no, you're good. All I was saying was I don't think you've ever played the other Diablo games.
Never played a single Diablo game except for this one.
See, I want to take you back through at least Diablo 1 because it's a good time. It's a good time by itself.
Okay. I might.
And it's very terrifying.
Almost got fired.
Like, this game, that's just it. The other two, or this game is not scary like the other two. The other two weren't scary. Okay, they weren't terrifying, but they were a lot more creepy looking than this one. This one's just, it's too nicely polished.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's that kind of paradox we're running into now with video games. They look too good. Same thing with scary movies, is they look too good, they don't leave anything to the imagination anymore. And really, the imagination is where all the twisted shit happens.
Granted, that Silent Hills thing back in the, before it got canned, looked really terrifying.
Well, that's pretty much what Death Stranding is going to be evolved from.
What game is that, actually? I've never heard of that one.
Well, it's the game, because PT was being developed by Kojima.
What's his bucket that left?
Yes, and when he left, Sony basically just let him start his own game, and from the looks of it, because PT had Norman Reedus in it, and this new game is also going to have Norman Reedus in it, so there are some parallels. I'm not sure how much is going to be borrowed from PT. I don't think we'll ever know, because it's been scrapped, but It's safe
Which
to
again
say
sounds like it sucks because it actually looked good, and I don't even care for those kinds of games.
it did, and it's safe to say that this game is going to be pretty much as freaky as the other one is going to be. And the other thing is, Resident Evil, the most recent one they put out, is a lot like PT as well.
These poor
Oh, nice.
things live in eternal.
Yeah, because I honestly I've never played any of the Resident Evils.
The most recent one is a departure from what the other ones have been in the series.
Was it 5 or have they come out with a 6?
I think it is. See, I don't know, because they worked it into the name, like the title, but you can work
they
5
did.
and 6 into Resident Evil, so I don't know which number it is. I think it's 6.
Okay.
No, definitely 6, because 5 was the one with the
In Africa, right?
Yeah, the one with the giraffe.
Yes. That's why I remember 5.
Yes.
You know, we should do some scary games on this channel because I know you hate them.
Well,
Therefore, we should do them.
the crazy thing, I react to them. You, on the other hand, you're just stoic, and you're like, oh, that was scary. And you don't move a muscle. I don't know how you do it. I wish I could
It's
do it.
internal trauma.
Yeah, for some reason, you like internalize all the scary and all the jump, where me, on the other hand, I'm going to be on the other side of the room.
And that's what people want to see.
That's what
Horror and
people pay
terror
for.
in your eyes.
Yep.
See, if we were around when the Five Nights at Freddy's crap came out, I think we would have made you play it.
Probably. And I would have hated every second of it.
Yep, but by this point, the series has been milked so hard that I don't think we'll touch it with a 10-foot pole.
I know, yep, it's been oversaturated to the point where, oh boy, it's not even recognizable as a saturable object. Like, if it was a sponge, it wouldn't look like a sponge. It would just look like, a sink full of water with a little black dot at the very bottom of it.
You're just like, oh, hi there, Black Dot.
He used to be a sponge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm just imagining, like, this poor SpongeBob's the one that's a sponge down there, and just miserable life happened to him. That's how he died.
That's how he died. Rock bottom.
Rock bottom. I swear we did all this already, though. I felt like we did all this.
Well, this is how Diablo goes. You walk through a level full of fire and death. You walk through 10 more levels of fire and death, and then you move on to dungeons of death, and then torment and death, and then ice and death, and spiders and death.
Eventually, well, this game subverts all that by eventually you kill death. The end.
You don't kill death in the other games?
No. And technically, you're not killing death in this game. It's just the guy becomes the embodiment of such, and then you kill him.
Ah,
It's very technical.
very technical. A lot of technicalities when it comes to gods and demigods.
Dubstep.
A lot of dubstep.
Said technical. My brain went to techno. From there, it just kind of went on its own merry way.
Does Diablo 3 predate dubstep?
No. No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
I don't know
When did that start? What, when we were freshman year of college?
It was, well, that's when it hit peak popularity, is probably 2011, 2010. I don't know how long it's existed before then. Oh, this
Yes,
fat
it is.
fuck.
Oh! Pumpkinhead of Doom!
Anguish. Soon my concubine will show you.
You know, I wonder how much money he put into that projection.
You know what? You've got a good point, because he had to... The thing is, he constructed this whole dungeon with that bottleneck in mind, where he could put in his fucking Wizard of Oz projection system.
What if we never walked by it? I
Yeah.
mean, yes, he put it right at the choke points where we can't avoid it, but...
Yeah, what if we walk through it like we just did? Say, hey, wait, come back. I'm only
Come
halfway through this
back!
speech.
No, this is just like all the other
It
heads.
took me all morning to rehearse this.
Ah. I think...
Did I go? I did. Okay, never mind. I'm catching up.
I'm
The
just gonna,
Shire's this
you know,
way.
The Shire's this way. I wonder what happened to that little animating group.
I don't know.
That was before
You-
YouTube and everything.
That was pre-YouTube. Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, no, those are the days when, like, Adam came over and that was our fun, was we went on, like, what was that? Like, albino black sheep and things
It would
like
have been,
that.
yeah, it would have been albino black sheep.
And something.co.uk, and there was a couple of them, but yeah, it was pre-YouTube days.
It's weird when you think about it. I was thinking about like what I did before Reddit, and I just went to a random website. I went to GameStop. Hold on, I got shit going on.
Like, hold that thought.
Like I just spend all my time on like forums and stuff, like the Bungie forum and the GameSpot forum and things like that. It was just like all I did was spend time on forums. I like didn't like read news or anything like that. It was just everything was just so unorganized back then.
And
Back when you had to have RSS feeds.
Yep. And you had to actually hunt down these kinds of things. Like now, I just go to YouTube, type it in, bam, it's there. Something's there.
Yeah.
Or everything has a wiki now.
Yeah, everything does have a wiki. Although, usually it's not a very well put together wiki.
No, usually it's not. But hey, it's still there. You have Wikipedia.
Wikipedia is probably one of the better put together ones, and it's still kind of janky. Like it was down for about 6 months because they had to sort everything into legends and canon.
Yeah, buyouts do that to you.
Yep. They basically had to make it. They basically just had to duplicate their entire Wikipedia and say this part kind of counts.
No, I would have hated. I mean, I will give props to all those who actually man those things. I don't think any of them really get paid, do they?
No.
Maybe a little bit of advertising money, but
I cannot imagine having the kind of passion to do something like that and not get paid for it. Like, I occasionally edit Google Maps, but that's out of frustration when it takes me to the wrong place or takes me to the Comcast building that's been closed down for 10 years.
That's true. Your job requires that, doesn't it?
Like, the windows are boarded up. How did nobody else notice this?
Well, there was one time, Google, I was looking for, I was like, there must be a gym closer by. And I'm like, oh, there's one right here in the shopping center. How did I never notice that? Drive over to it. Oh, it's been closed so much that the sign's gone and everything. Thank you, Google.
Yep.
That was helpful.
Yep, Google can be like that sometimes.
But guess you can't really blame them too much. Oh, maybe you can. They make enough money.
Well, that, and there's enough people using their service that they can track traffic on it. So I'm assuming that's how they track traffic on the.
You mean like traffic jams and crap?
Yeah, because if you have your Google Maps up, it actively tracks traffic where you're traveling. And I'm assuming the only way it's doing that is because enough people are using their product that it can use the geo tags for each individual phone.
Which, in one way, is kind of watch out for those.
Yep.
It's
creepy, but you know what? We've already signed our souls away by owning a cell phone in the first place. If we didn't give them permission, they would just do it anyway.
Yeah, well, I think we already covered this, but I mean, you heard about the whole Apple incident.
Yeah. And then there are all the times PSN does something wrong.
Yeah, that's true. Have they had a major issue since that one back in freshman year when, like, the whole system crashed or whatever?
There hasn't been any major hacks. There have been a few shutdowns. Anon usually attacks those major companies like Xbox Live and PSN and Steam. They usually overload or dox those servers around Christmas time, just to fuck with people getting stuff for Christmas.
Yeah, you'd think they would employ some of those that know what they're doing with that to just counteract it, just pay them a little bit.
I'm sure they try. I'm sure they really do try.
What can you do, right?
Yeah.
It's not like, it doesn't sound like it's like before, though, when, I remember still in the 90s when, like, hackers were, like, a big deal because people couldn't figure out how to keep them out of things.
See, I don't remember any of that kind of shit from the 90s. I was too busy playing Super Smash Brothers. Like, I didn't care a lick about the news.
I didn't care about the news, but I had a sister who was like best friends with one of those guys that like broke into like bank security and stuff because hey, it's the 90s, their security sucked.
What, did he do it legally or as a consultant?
He did it in such a way where he left them messages saying, hey, you have a gap in your security here. He did, I don't know, well enough to the point where the military just called him up and recruited him.
So he was Batmaning them, kind of.
Basically, well, he got a good job out of it. He did it well enough where the government's like, hey, we're going to hire you because otherwise we'll probably arrest you.
You got a 50-50 shot of being put in a federal prison or being hired, so.
2003, you luck out.
Oh, this
one's actually dead.
Yeah, he's actually dead. Rest in peace, buddy.
Looks like someone went all alien on him.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, wow,
a
you're
franchise
right.
I haven't watched a video of, actually.
What's that?
I said Alien. That's a franchise I haven't actually watched a movie of. I've watched a lot of stuff about it, but haven't watched an
I've
actual movie.
Yeah, you know, I've seen bits and pieces of a few. No, I take that back. I've seen Resurrection a few times.
Oh, that's the one you saw?
Yeah, because it was on AMC or FX or something like that.
I've heard that's the silly one.
I mean, it's kind of silly, yeah. It's got the stupid fleshy colored alien
Yeah,
that
the
gets
alien
sucked out of
hybrid
the
thing.
pencil hole at the very end.
Yeah. I don't know. I know people that like it, so I'm like, I haven't watched it. I can't
I mean, it's
complain.
got, why can I never remember this guy's name? Hellboy?
Yes. Shoot, I know the actor. Oh, so she's dead now. That was hard.
Yeah, it was so hard.
I was stressing out over that one. Well, let's punch this weird gooey heart that someone installed into the floor here.
This is the actual boss. Oh, we've won.
Well, let's go on to another boss then.
Roll credits.
Roll credits. Oh, spin. Well, the good news, this is the last free roaming area we have to go in.
Okay.
We're at the floor. See, the lava is actually on the ground. We can't go underneath the lava
The floor
yet.
is officially lava at this point.
Hooray. Spiders. I'm just running straight through them. I'm not even caring anymore. I'm just like, kill everything,
Yeah,
I guess.
They're hardly doing any damage anyway.
And we're still in expert mode, but I don't think we're at the point where we can up the master and not die. My health drops a little too fast for that still. You know, as soon as we did that, probably one or both of us would just get murdered. It's like, oh, I guess the series is over because neither of us want to level a character back up to 60.
Got a little too cocky.
Gotta listen to Han Solo.
Yep.
Dead. What movies did Harrison Ford do before that anyway? I know he was actually kind of famous before that.
He didn't do... Oh, he was in American Graffiti. That's the only one I know of.
That's
That he
what,
was in.
okay. Oh, wow, you look shiny. Holy crap, you leveled up.
Well, I am shiny. Thank you.
Yeah, you're a lot more multicolored than I am. I just have this. I'm spinning a giant flaming mace, I guess.
Oh, you bring that up. I saw on YouTube the other day. Apparently, Mark Hamill was in an episode of Little House on the Prairie.
Uh-huh.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but I mean,
The fact that Mark Hamill's in Little House of the Prairie, then there you go.
I mean, he's a farmer. That's what he was in Star Wars, so I guess it's not that much of a departure. Getting
guess.
typecast as usual.
Well, granted, he's been a lot of things. Heck, he was Zim.
He was them, but that's different. That's you don't need to.
That's
look
voice
at,
acting Mark Hamill.
Yeah, that's a completely different animal.
And he was that. Oh, what's that movie? It's a really terrible Christmas movie. I saw like 2 or 3 people talk about it recently.
Terrible
It's like Kids on
Christmas.
Rhapsody Street or something. I don't know. All I know is the movie looks awful and it has a lot of big names in it, including Mark Hamill, and it shouldn't exist, but it does.
I don't know what you're talking about. Christmas movie.
That's all right. I'll post
Is
a
it
picture of
is
up
it a
in the
recent
video.
one?
No, it's old. I'll put a picture of it up in the video, so anyone there will know what it is. But I'll look it up when we're done for you. It's awful. Also, we're at the boss already.
Oh, good. We get to kill that
Yeah.
fat pumpkin, Mr. Boogeyman. Fuck.
Yeah, he must have ran. He must have ran out of heads. Oh, hello. There. See, his head's not even as big as he made it. He was compensating.
It was. It really was.
Get out of here, big fatty. Oh, yeah, don't let the fireball hit
Hey,
you.
you know, maybe you should spend less time talking and more time not getting killed.
Actually, yeah, if you look in the chat, he's already said 3 separate comments. Oh, he's also making the floor ooze like weird evil blood.
Yeah, he's already halfway down.
Here, I'm gonna go kill his weird soul form. No, I'm not. They're covered in evil blood, too. Let's just kill him before the evil blood consumes us. He's still talking.
He still is.
Here, I'm gonna punch him a lot. Get out of here.
Oh,
Oh,
there
no,
we
watch.
go.
He's gonna go into a black hole.
Oh, I want to watch.
It's like Alien Resurrection.
It is, I was just about to say, even with the blood fountain.
Well, I got some cool stuff from him.
Me too.
That was fun. I'm glad that went so flawlessly.
This was a nice little put a bow on it episode, and we're not
It
even
was.
done yet.
I know. What? How long have you been recording? That's the
We've
real
only
question.
been recording 20 minutes.
Oh, hey, Hunter, check this out. Because I can't use it.
That's pretty cool. I've got a belt maybe you can use. Hold on. Let me...
Oh, but I got a good belt too that releases explosions.
How do I do this thing again?
You have to just drop it off the screen.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, that's what you wanted to do. Nope,
Yeah.
never mind.
Here, check this
Identifying.
out.
Yeah, but I've already got a belt. Razor Strap versus the Improbable Chain. Ah, it's got wizard attributes on it.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yep, you're gonna want it.
Got it.
So, here's his throne, by the way, just so you know. He sits on a bed of lava.
Why can't I use that? Oh, I need to be level 60. You said what?
No, just his throne's over here, just a bed of lava.
Can we walk into this?
No, I wish. I'm sure there's like a prize underneath it.
Sorry, I just got finished playing Destiny, so every time I see these yellow items, I'm like, ooh, something good. But then I'm like, oh no, all the shit in my inventory is yellow.
It's you want orange or
Yeah,
green.
orange is what I'm looking for.
Well, I'm gonna go talk to Exclamation Point Man because he's so happy.
Okay.
Everyone's having a party in the armory.
Good, it gave us his pants. Just what I've always wanted.
I am still level 59 and haven't even gotten close to leveling up yet. Oh, wow. Hunter, how much experience does it tell you it takes for you to get to 59 and 60?
20 million.
How much do you have?
I have 3 million.
Okay, good. I was just making sure I wasn't crazy that jump is huge. Good. Gosh, alright. So getting the 60 is the new goal now.
Let's see.
And then, yeah, whenever you're ready, we'll go down and party. I'm going to talk with our people, though, first.
Let me just mulch a few more things. Alright.
You ready to go? They said they're partying in the armory.
Oh, the armory. Good.
Let's go to the party.
Party.
Oh, it's one of these parties.
Oh, yeah, one of those blood parties. I've heard about those.
They even brought the limbs.
The limb. That's the best part.
Hey, look, a thing we have to click accept to. That can't be important. Oh, look, a blood circle and everything. Oh,
Pentagram. You uncultured swine.
I am sorry. Well, we skipped it all. But look how many dead people there are.
So, you know, I know it seems like we only have one choice here, but instead of going through the hell portal, why don't we just go back downstairs and get a cup of hot chocolate?
Well, see, here's the thing. If we go back downstairs, we have to explain how the blood party went, and the people are going to want to come, and I don't want to have to deal with all this explaining.
We can just say the cops broke it up. They don't need to know what really happened.
These are the cops!
Okay, let's go.
Oh, look. Even the hell portal brings us to yet another cheery place.
Well, it used to be cheery before the Zerg showed up.
Does look like creep, actually, doesn't it? Oh, look! Angel politics!
Oh, don't mind
We
me.
can't go through the portal.
Just gonna do circles around this god. I'm sure he won't mind.
I'm gonna do more than circles. Dance through his entire speech. I didn't do it. Yeah, I guess he's gone.
Do you think he saw my dance before he left?
I think that's what got him to go away finally. So thank you.
Okay, good.
Do it again next time.
It spent me a lot of time to practice that.
Oh, another boss battle. We're like in a boss rush.
Good. Needs a challenge.
Woo! Oh, look, more blood pools. Man, you know, I give this game points for originality. They have so many ways they use blood and shadows and goo. Oh, hello. Ah, don't scare him away. Come back.
Where'd he go?
Oh, he ran away for a second because, you know, they have to build suspense.
Oh, of course.
Next time he does that, I'm just going to dance again or sleep. Is there a slash sleep emote? I hope there's a slash sleep emote. RuneScape has a sleep emote.
RuneScape has everything. RuneScape is game of the year every year.
RuneScape's like 15 years old now.
It is.
And it hasn't changed a bit.
It looks a little better.
I thought it was still pixely. Oh, wow, we killed him so fast that I accidentally opened up my achievement screen.
No, RuneScape.
All right.
RuneScape looked. It had a graphical improvement. I think the last time we played it, even.
You know, you might be right. I do like the style it has, though. If I'm gonna be honest.
Yep.
I am ethereal.
So, it's one of those games I would still play if it wasn't a soul-sucking game, because it was probably the most MMO-y I got besides Guild Wars.
Yeah, that's fair. And it's the very first pay-to-win game we ever encountered.
Yes, it is. $5 a month.
$5 a month, and you can do something other than chop wood all day.
So many people just love chopping wood.
So many people
Fishing for
just wanted to
lobsters.
fish. It's like, I just came here to fish, guys.
Well, there were times where I sat there, and that's all I did for hours was I'm just fishing.
All I did was mine. I told myself I was going to do something with it, but I never did.
Mining, though, was so frustrating because sometimes, there's one good ore in the entire thing, and you have that one guy that can mine it in one hit, and you're going to take, 5 years.
Yep. And you have to make 3 separate trips because because for some reason the anvil and the smithy aren't in the same place. I don't know why the hell not.
Yeah, it's like, can someone just bring an anvil and just drop it there, and bring a smelter and just drop it there?
Yeah.
Nope. Can't do that.
I wonder where these guys are going to land. Oh, they're just flying around? Okay.
Yeah, they're fighting weird fake angels and things like that.
Wait.
Oh, hey, they landed over here.
Is this like every movie ever where there's an actual cooler fight happening around us, but they're focusing on us?
Yes. See, we're busy fighting weird shriveled things, and they're actually, duking it out with angels and stuff. I mean, these guys are pushovers if you think about it, though.
They really
For
are.
what they look like.
Weapon rack.
A low-quality slag hammer.
Yay.
Yeah, even the heavens don't have much. Hey, look, another boss fight.
Even the heavens are short on labor. See,
Oh.
heaven doesn't have a technical college like Earth does.
It's just, you study little church
Yeah,
things, and
heaven-
that's about it.
Heaven's just full of doctors, lawyers, and college professors. No welders, no electricians, or anything like that.
It's a very lopsided society.
It is very, very top-heavy society.
Also, the Lord of Despair,
Is in despair.
he's now dead. We killed him in about 10 seconds flat.
Welcome to
I swear, we
welcome to our
didn't.
speed
No, we're
run
still on
of
expert.
Diablo
We didn't
3.
drop the difficulty.
Next, we'll be speedrunning Diablo 2 and Diablo 1.
Oh, at this rate, you know what? We probably should cut the recording here, but man, we're cutting through this last part of the game. My goodness. All right, well, we're gonna cut it there, but thank y'all for watching. Stuff's happening, but trust me, it's not as exciting as it seems.
Yeah, that's right. Under promise, over deliver.
There you go. Also, remember, check out the Discord. The link should be in the description. Check out the Twitter. We're going to start posting regularly, so go ahead and jump on there in advance if you are interested, and we'll see you on the next video.